Welcome back to Marriage or Hell Nah. Fellas, pardon me, I'm a little under the weather, but you know that wasn't going to stop me from bringing you guys this content. Shout out to all the people who've been joining our journey since day one and all the new subscribers who decided to join us on the way. So, fellas, what this video is about here today is none other than our brother Kevin Samuels. And apparently, Shirley's got some words for our brother here, but we're going to listen to what Shirley got to say, break that thing down, and be able to talk about it as a community. Without further ado, let's get into it.
Mr. Kitten Hills has called himself out. Kevin Samuels, Mr. Hills, has called himself out. The reason why I'm doing this video, doing makeup, because this is what Kevin Samuels really want to do. Yeah, he's been downing black women. Let me tell you something. I've been a black woman for 14. What? No, let me break it down. I've been a black woman since I was 18. But I was a black girl too. And all the stuff that he put us down for is ridiculous. It don't make no sense. Why? Why are you up here hating on... I know your mama black. If I was your mama, I would never ever talk to you again. I wouldn't even claim you. I would ask you, can you change your last name? So you won't be part of the Samuels family? No. Be who you are. Be proud of who you are, and do not sit here and down other people for who they are. Man, I saw that video. He straight up down that black woman, and by the end of the video had her crying. Not me. By the end of that video, I'll be in his side of the video choking.
So as you can see, fellas, Shirley just can't keep her hands to herself, and you wonder why the baby actually called the police on that girl the other day. Now, back to you, Shirley. So you want to start off by attacking the man's image using sign language that brother Kevin Samuels talks about all the time. But then you want to talk about putting black women down and him making this girl cry. One thing we know is that, fellas, these women always try to come over here and act like Kevin Samuels is doing something to these women. If anything, Kevin Samuels is helping more of these women. And that's the story this woman wants to tell. But you know what story she won't tell, fellas? She won't tell this story. Now, I don't know if you guys saw this, but when Kevin Samuels got to 1 million subscribers, he actually did a celebration. And during this particular video, you could hear all the women calling in saying that he has changed their life for the better. People in his group are getting married, but she won't tell you any of that. I watched this whole 2-hour video and I was astonished by the women calling in and even the men calling in to say that he absolutely changed their lives. But what is Shirley trying to promote? The fact that she's mad because she has the outcomes that she has. And what Kevin Samuels is actually doing is trying to show women not to have this particular outcome. But Shirley doesn't want you to know that. Let's let it keep going.
He ain't finna be down to me. I'm sorry. That just ain't gonna work with me. No, not at all. He is abomination, and guess what? He just told his community everything we already knew. So, Kevin, this is for you. Here. This is a Morphe palette. They got neutral colors too. They got a neutral palette. That's for you. This one got neutral colors. This is for you. Kevin. Kitten Hills. Clack, 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 clack. Meow. Clack, 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 clack.
So, fellas, as you can hear, Shirley likes to do a lot of giggling, a lot of insults being flown away. And yes, Kevin's mother is black, and so is my mother. But the other thing I want you to fellas to notice is that Shirley got a lot to say. But one thing we know about Shirley, she got them raptor claws on. And that's the type of person that she is, throwing her insults, right? But then the other thing Shirley wants to talk about is it couldn't be her and him doing all of these things for his community. Lady, let me tell you what Kevin Samuels does for his community. So, fellas, I don't know if you guys have seen this video, but Shirley won't tell you this story about what Kevin Samuels is actually doing for his community. For instance, I watched this video. It was one of the hardest videos I've ever had to watch. I'm being dead serious. I found myself watching it for about 15 minutes here, 25 minutes there. And you guys have heard me talk about my journey before. I was comfortable. I'm still comfortable. Got 40 years old, my 6 figures, barely 6 figures at that. But Kevin Samuelson watching this video, he challenged me. And what did I decide to do? I actually watched this video, made myself a better person, decided to give this YouTube thing a try, as well as my investments that I make. So that way I can realize that I needed to push myself a little bit more. I was too comfortable. And if you guys get the chance to watch this video, definitely go back and watch it if you're a man. It's a hard video to watch, but I promise you, this brother's helped change my life. And this video might change a lot of you guys' lives. But he inspired me on my journey to start this YouTube thing and to figure out whether I was going to be team marriage or team hell no. But insults like this really got me leaning one way. And you guys already know what that is. But let's keep it going.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow. I ain't gonna let you have Hello Kitty, because that's my baby. My baby's strong. My baby represents something. You don't. But guess what? Click them heels and do the purring. Because you might as well just tell everybody the real. You might respect you more. You might get more women, black women followers, because you are real to yourself. Please be real. I'm real to myself. I love makeup. Yeah. But your kitten, meow, 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 meow. That's the language you speak. Meow, 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 Kevin, meow, 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 Kevin, meow, meow. Yep, you got caught. You put yourself. I know success will leak out some stuff, and you finally leaked yourself out. You're out. We know now. Be you. Let everybody be happy.
But fellas, don't you find it funny how women like this always got something to say about what a man is absolutely doing, but they would never tell you the story of how he changed these women's lives and he changed men's lives. For 3 years, Kevin Samuels was pumping content to try to get black men to step up. We stepped up majorly in a big fashion, and we was better because of what this man had to really say about us, right? But she will never tell you also about the lives that he is changing for some of these younger women out here. So, Shirley, in closing, why don't you just do us a favor? Pick a dog or a cat. It sounds like you're a cat person. Enjoy no man's land, because we ain't checking for you. And fellas, the next time a woman wants to throw sign language your way for you liking what you like, for saying what you want to say, for listening to what you want to listen to, don't pay her no mind, because you got places to go. You always and forever will be a king. Until next time, fellas, I'm out.